Welcome back, everybody. I'm Molt Money. Hope you all had a fantastic day. We got some big things happening on the market today. We're going to talk about XRP, XLM, of course. If you like these beautiful banking coins, smash that like button below. Give us a big thumbs up. Of course, if you're new to the community and you want to join us, it's absolutely free. Just smash that subscribe button while you're down there. I want to talk a little bit about the price action, of course, with XRP and XLM, a little bit about what's happening with the volume as well, but we do have some big news updates, not just on XRP and XLM, but the market as well. We take a look at XRP, down about 2.68%. At the time of this recording, sitting at 46 cents. Up about 2.59% in the past 24 hours in volume. And then we take a look at Stellar XLM, down 3.12% and up 8.75% in the past 24 hours in volume, still sitting at 11 cents. So kind of sluggish in price action, especially when we take a look at what happened yesterday. Now, we did start green today, but ended on a red note. Here's a big news article today that came out of You Today. Ripple partner Navati to use riskified fraud management platform for secure payments. Obviously, we know there's a lot of scammers and a lot of fraud out in our space that we need to clean up. So it is nice and refreshing to see that Ripple and their partner Navati is getting someone who is extremely reputable, and we're going to get into that in just a second here. But what I want to point out is Navati, which is in 58 countries, does 2.3 billion in value of transactions processed annually, and over 20 years of experience, does not just work with Ripple. They work with Stellar as well, and we saw that right here on this is on the Stellar website. Navati to launch AUD stablecoin leveraging the Stellar blockchain. So this is one thing I like to point out to folks, because we oftentimes get ourselves in these debates on XRP versus XLM, which is better, and people tend to look at XRP and XLM as direct competitors, and I do not feel that is the case at all. They both have their own place in this extremely vast, and I do mean vast, world of finance. So let's get into this article a little bit here. It says, using its vast client base around the world, Navati, by partnering with Riskified, will be able to cut down risk and operational expenses for the payments it conducts via digital wallets across borders, thus supporting its expansion worldwide. So we know we have these cross-border payments that can flow and bring in millions, billions, trillions, and as you saw in the thumbnail, quadrillions worldwide, but we need to ensure that they are safe. So the solution of Riskified, which helps e-commerce merchants lower the risk of fraud and improve their net revenues, already works for nearly, check this out, 500 million shoppers in 180 countries. The solution it offers protects businesses from fraudulent chargebacks. Absolutely love it. Shout out to Mr. Intuitive out here in San Diego, out here in the West, doing his best thing. I live here, as many of you know. I have been out in San Diego here for about 12 years, a little over 12 years now, believe it or not. Crazy me looking back at these 12 years. But originally from Indiana, from the Midwest. You could probably hear a little bit of that Midwestern talk in my voice. But hey, shout out to you, Mr. Intuitive. I hope you had a great place. I did say on one of his tweets today, if you need recommendations on the best burrito in San Diego, give me a holler, because trust me, there is a burrito shop on about every corner in San Diego, and they're not all equal. Look, in the latest XRP markets report, we discussed Ripple's XRP holdings now under 50% of total supply, the state of global crypto regulation, macroeconomic moves, and on-demand liquidity continued domination. I've retweeted this. This was on Ripple as well if you want to take a closer look at that as well. Shout out as well to Bitcoin Archive. Put this out today, and I like to remind people about the amount of institutional buying that is being done even here in a bear market. But 74% of institutions plan to buy Bitcoin or crypto, it says with Fidelity. But what I want to add to that is the amount of buying is tremendous right now in this bear market. I do not care about where the prices are because I know exactly where this is going. Buying continues. Big institutions are getting in, day out. We see huge corporations understanding every single day that if they do not get in to blockchain, they will get left behind. Also, if you are a Stellar fan, go ahead and give this gentleman or female, I'm not sure who it is behind the scenes, but Stellar XLM Daily Data puts out this data every single day. Highly appreciated. Talks about transactions. As you can see today, the 27th of October, there were 3,287,958 transactions, and he or she puts this information out every single day for us. Love it. Now, along with that institutional talk, a whopping 80% of institutional investors believe cryptocurrencies should be a part of their portfolios. So, if you're like me and you have a friend or a family member even that is skeptical about crypto, I think we all out here know someone that is a skeptic, right? You can tell them first and foremost, look, you're not a financial advisor. You should always get financial advice. I tell you all that. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you financial advice. But when you take a look at 80% of institutional, and this was out of you today, institutional investors believe that cryptocurrencies should be a part of their portfolios. I feel like it is very, very naive to think that if institutional investors, 80% of all institutional investors believe that cryptocurrency should be a part of their portfolios, it is naive to think that we shouldn't have them in our portfolios as well. So I'm going to leave you all with that. I've got a little clip right here from Chris Larson on Internet of Value. I'm going to leave you with that. Shout out to Riz XRP for putting this out there. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video.
One of the co-founders and currently the executive chairman of Ripple. Since our earliest days, we really saw this as the building of what we would refer to as an internet of value, where value, money, is moving like data does today on the internet of data as we know it. And we think that's profoundly important because when you look at today's world, I think we see it as like globalization is not complete until you have kind of three things that are working together. That you have a really efficient and interoperable shipping infrastructure, and we have that with this beautiful invention called the shipping container. We've had that since the 50s, where every port, train, truck, factory is interoperable with any other port, train, truck anywhere in the world. That's a good thing and has made shipping incredibly efficient and accessible. Second, you need data to be moving globally, interoperably, essentially for free with access to everyone. That's what Internet Protocol did starting in the 80s and into the 90s, fundamentally changing the way we communicate. But that's not enough. We also need to have money and value moving in that same way, where every money network is interoperable with every other money or value network anywhere on the planet, where everybody has equal access to that internet of value, where costs are as low as they can possibly be, so that everybody can participate in that globalized economy. So we think with those three things that are in place, you truly have globalization that works for everybody. And that's why we're so passionate about working on this notion of an internet of value. That's fundamentally what we're doing here. And I think over the last 10 years, we made great progress to that. We're really excited about what comes next in terms of what that's going to mean for the average person,